Girl, let's talk about it. Did you hear them talking about it? Oh my God, did you know this?
Oh my God, Shawty lovely and Nicole. Shawty lovely and Nicole on a roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is full. Shawty lovely and Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and voice. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shawty lovely and Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, Shawty lovely and Nicole. Oh yeah, Shawty lovely and Nicole. Everywhere. Shawty lovely and Nicole, oh yeah. Grown talk vibes, the moment is here.
Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, what's going on? Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Unfiltered at 5 with Shawty Lavely and Nicole. How y'all doing out there?
How y'all doing today on this fabulous hot Monday?
Whew, boy,
The weather got me sweating bullets over here. I'm like,
it is getting hot outside. Say the time change and everything, y'all.
time change got me thrown off a little bit, got me completely thrown.
I'm definitely thrown off completely as well.
The time got me sleepy. I'm ahead of myself. I want to lay it. Yeah, it's a little different. And then it's this staying late until 8 o'clock really throws me off. So tonight's topic, y'all, is touch me softly, not strategically. Tonight, we're talking about the difference between genuine affection and calculated attention. Sometimes people show love and tenderness and security, and other times their actions feel planned, strategic, or tied to an agenda. In this conversation, we explore emotional connection in a relationship with people who crave real soft moments instead of gestures that feel forced or transactional.
Mhm.
That's a lot.
That
Because
is a lot.
you do feel like that, like a whole agenda.
Absolutely.
Ever dated anyone or been around someone or maybe met a man and he just feels like his moves are a little too calculated?
Have I? Who hasn't?
Yeah, that's the question.
I
Who
mean, yeah, like who hasn't? Yeah. Oh my God. All the men, like, every man I've been with are so different. But yeah, definitely moves been calculated, and you don't know where. I'm like, huh? Where'd that come from? What you doing? What you saying here? Like one minute I'm like asking myself, what's how that come from? Oh, have mercy, Jesus.
job. You know, I think nowadays people just have agendas. I think we're in the era where people they move on, they calculate what they do, the timing they're gonna do it in, how long they're gonna try to keep doing. You ever heard the saying like people say, I'm gonna take her on 2 dates, but if by the second date she ain't showed me either some sex or something, I move out the way.
Oh yeah. And I feel like it's gotten even worse now. Because nowadays they don't even want to take you on that. Nowadays they don't even want to do that. They don't want to take you on no second date. They barely even want to, even on the damn first date, or even on the first date, they trying to watch what they do for you on the first damn date. Trying to watch how much money they spend on you, trying to watch trying to see if they can get some booty at the end of the night, and just like they don't even want they want to do the bare fucking minimum now. So
and they do the bare minimum. I was listening to Gabrielle, the girl that played on Empire, the big girl, her husband, and she was like, she said she did a vision board and she wrote down what she wanted in a man. She said she did ask for a black one, but she got a white one. She said, and I remember saying to my husband every day before I left him on a date, I would be like, goodbye forever. And she said she did that for like 4 times. And then he was like, 4th day, he was like, well, I'm not going anywhere. So she said, but she had to make him earn her, because I think what has happened is nowadays men don't feel like they have to earn a woman. They
I
feel
was
like
about to
it's
say,
given. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
Like it's
yeah,
given. You with me, I'm giving.
definitely. Hey, Milan, I've been asking about you. I've been asking where you've been at for a long time.
You had disappeared.
I was about to say, I'm real happy to see you.
He said, no, see, I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been asking. I swear I've been like, where's my good friend Milan? And I'm like, he don't be on the comments no more. I'm like, did he turn us off? I'm just playing. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you, Milan.
Yes, we are
But
happy to have you.
yeah, it's like you really have to yeah, they really think that they don't have to really do anything, and it's like you said, they do the bare minimum, and they think that yeah, it's just like yeah, and I guess I don't know, maybe they feel maybe we not. I like how you said that she said I had to make him earn me, because I have to make him earn me, because I'm learning. I had to learn that too. You don't just, and somebody, my good friend told me that too. One of my good friends told me that you have to let a man earn you. You can't just be so quick to give up so much so easy, and you got to make them work for something. Like you got like, for example, the coochie. We always giving up the coochie too soon sometimes, and that can make a man feel like sometimes, hey, I ain't gotta do nothing. I got her. So
Yeah, and I think that's what women fall into, that a lot, because we tend to jump too fast. First of all, a lot of women fall in love too quick. They fall in love too fast, instead of like figuring out what it is that y'all even working through or going through, because you'll know a man's intention very early on. It's not something that takes forever to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Once you give up your playing field, Steve Harvey wrote that in his book. When he wrote the book about How to Love a Man, what was the name of that book he wrote? In the book, he had in the book that it said, when you give a man all of this stuff up front, what is he earning? There's nothing left for him to get. It's there.
right.
Jason said, but it goes both ways.
I mean, I agree with that.
Well, yeah. He said both people have to earn each other. No, I do believe that.
I agree with that.
But I think, Jason, that the men need to do the minimum. A woman should not be chasing a man.
Yeah, I'm with that. I don't want to be chasing a man. I don't want a man to feel like I'm all up on them, sweating them and everything. I do need you to, apply the pressure. Let me know, you want me, you like me, I'm desirable and everything. Now, I'm not saying, both people shouldn't have to earn each other. I'm not saying that at all. It works. It does definitely work both ways, because we have to do our part too and everything. And some women do feel like they don't got to do nothing either. So, I do understand.
Let me ask this to Jason, made the comment, men need to work both ways. What do men expect the woman to do? Because the women is not the chasers.
Right.
From far beyond time, women was never meant to chase the man. So if the man is laying the foundation and his intentions are his intentions, and his intentions are good, what is it that the woman needs to be doing besides showing the man that she is there in present, there in what's going on in their relationship, and there, whatever they're growing to? What are you saying when you say that? I think you need to elaborate.
But why is anyone chasing someone running from you? I don't understand.
No, Jason, people chase people that run. Like women chase a man that clearly shows that he has no good intentions for her whatsoever. We should learn to grow together, but that's not how it always goes, though. It's not. We fall into a place now where you got to realize, you think just Atlanta alone is like 10-1. So when men now know they have this option to just go get a thought, go bump, the men already know. And Jason, I think anybody watching will know this. A man already knows what woman he's going to be able to have to go through a whole lot to get to her. Get in the bed with her real easy. You already know from the first conversation you have with a woman how that woman is going to project.
Yep.
You already know.
Yeah. Milan said yes, and vice versa. We have to study each other. Men be so thirsty and make it obvious with aggression. Yeah, I can see. I definitely, I agree with that. I mean, I can see. It's like I see both points of views. Yes, I do feel like, yeah, some people I just think want love so bad, and they just want it so bad that, you know, they
They
just
take
rush.
every-
Yeah, and they can't take their time. They rush into things. They you know, just want to be loved so bad that I don't know. I don't know.
when we should be like what Jason said and what Valon said, we
Hmm.
should be learning each other's movement to
Yeah,
some.
I agree. I mean, you know, it's all about taking things slow, taking your time, getting to know a person, getting to know their ways, asking the appropriate questions that you should be asking on dates to make sure that the two of you are aligned and everything. People don't really, you know, people don't do that anymore. You know, you gotta ask you gotta ask questions, you know,
Yeah.
to find out who, you know. I'm trying to get to know who you are. I'm trying to get to know your mind. I'm trying to get to know your mindset.
Right. Jason said, biblically speaking, a wife was basically property as long as he was able to pay for her from her dad. Yes, that is true. And that is still in Africa, that is still something that they do. You have to gift the father to date the child, to date the daughter, but you have to keep gifting the father gifts. So if you're gifting, you're taking his possession and he's now giving it to you as a gift. Property is a kind of word that they did use back in the day, that where's property. But at the same time, your wife was supposed to be cared for. Back then, but you got to understand, Jason, back then, women wasn't out here working jobs like men.
Yeah.
You know, when the playing field became equal, the rules and the dynamics changed.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
definitely.
Things change when women have to go out here and slave as much as a man, pay half the rent, half the mortgage, half the car, half the, you no longer, that's when everything across the board should become equal. House, children, everything should be down the middle at that point, because I'm no longer able to be the housewife.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's a change. So it's not like men are lined up, you know, where they're purchasing somebody from and it become property. You know, property means, hey, I'm gonna do the inside stuff in the house. Make sure your food's cooked, clothes washed, the kids are taken care of, and that you got food on the table when you get home from work. Not me going ahead working 9 to 5 and then coming home and running the household.
Right.
Yeah, make
And
it make
if that's in that, at some point that needs to be like established in a relationship. You know, you want me to go out, you want to pay the bills, go out and pay the bills. You want me to stay at home and take care of the house, you take care of the house and clean. If you have that understanding, then hey, you know.
He said, right. So now everyone is even. But I mean, yeah, and in the world we live in now, everyone is even. Now, when I went to Africa, what I did notice, the beauty of that is still in Africa. Like, the men are the waitresses in the restaurants. Your wives go home at 7 o'clock. The wives go home to tend to their men. They allow breaks for the women to go home and fix their husband's meals. They're not working all these long hours at a job, slaving over whatever. They still have the foundation. What we have done is we've taken out the foundation and say, hey, y'all are even. When you go in a relationship, men are asking you, so what you gonna pay? What you holding down? What you doing? They wasn't doing that back then. He said he got to.
What does a woman in these days offer a man?
Well, a good woman offer a whole lot, shouldn't they?
I was about to say, right.
We bring into the table. Okay, let's say it like this. I'm a woman. If my man was bringing the foundation to the table, my man should not have to want for anything when he comes in that door. His foundation should be laid down, especially if we're in a household together. He shouldn't be worried about clothes, no children. He should be coming home. His feet should be being rubbed. It's some things that will happen if a woman is not tired by the time she gets home.
Right.
You see him? He might need to get his back rubbed and his tub set for him. But if I'm not doing anything outside the home, I have nothing but the inside the home to take care of.
Right.
When I'm out here tired, just as much as you're tired, you're offering the same things at this time. We're 50-50.
Yeah, I tell you, when it comes to me, I don't mind doing those things. I don't mind doing those things, the cooking, the cleaning, the washing your dirty drawers, and making sure the kids and stuff is taken care of and everything. I don't mind doing those things for a man is good to me and treats me right and doing right by me.
Yeah. Hakeem said, I still think there are men tasks and women tasks. Okay, Hakeem,
Okay.
what do you are the men tasks?
Men tasks, and yeah, tell what's the difference. What do you think?
Because that's the thing that I think we fall out into. Like
Mhm.
the women that are chasing the men, they're
Mhm.
paying half the bills, they're tired, they're coming
Mhm.
home, barely tend to the kids, and then the husband sitting down watching flag football on TV or playing games. And while the
Right.
woman is being beaten down, by the time she goes to bed, it's 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. She
Me.
done raised the whole house. You see what I'm saying? You can't,
Mhm.
not fair.
Yeah,
Jason,
so yeah, describe. So I would like to. I'm very interested to hear some of those men tasks, women tasks. I'm pretty sure you think us cooking is women tasks. I'm pretty sure you think us doing your laundry and is women
Mhm.
tasks. I'm pretty sure you think things like I don't know,
everything.
everything. Yeah, I
A
would
lot
like to hear some of the.
too. Households nowadays are not raised by it's not men and women anymore. Households are
Mhm.
broken. I
Yep.
grew up in a house where my father was the provider. My
Mhm.
father did the bringing home the bread. My father
Mhm.
came home and said, here to my mom, here's the check, make sure things get paid. And he kept the money out that he needed. But then that back then trust was a little different too. So my mom always made sure the foundation was set. My
Yeah.
dad never had to come home and say, is my dinner cooked? Is my clothes washed? What
Mhm.
am I doing in the morning? My mother was up and on it. So my way of being raised was always to cater to the man that I'm with. That's
Right.
all I know. Make his plate before anybody eats. Make sure his head ain't hurting, because that's the things that I've grown up seeing. But
Right.
then nowadays, households are divided.
I
So
was
there's
about to say, I grew up in a single parent household where everything fell on my mom. She had to play both the mom and the dad and everything. So I was raised to get up, go get it on your own, have your own, be independent, be a hardworking woman.
Mhm.
And that's what I've done. That's what I prided myself on doing. Oh,
And
and
nowadays
excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm feeling a
women
little
are
queasy.
hard to the where they don't have the softness anymore, because now we feel like we have to do everything.
I
So
was about to say we feel like everything falls on us now. Oh my goodness, we are older now. So does the things that so those things valid? For instance, I'm retired. I have grown kids. I rather cook my own food, etc. So speak to a man like me.
okay, so you have grown kids and
Right.
you do your own cooking. So then the question to you, Jason, would be, what can a woman do to bring you some peace? That would be the question. If I was dating you and you came to me, you said, hey, my kids are grown, I live alone, I do all these things. So my thing is to bring value to that situation.
Mhm.
I come to your house. It might not be tidied. I might need to straighten it up for you. You might have your
Mhm.
bed made. I might need to do that for you. You see what I'm saying?
You may want sex two,
Once
three times. You might want sex 2-3 times a week and everything. And I still interested to hear from the man with the men and test. He didn't lay it out.
Yeah, and Jason, don't come and say, well, I can get sex anytime I want to, because I know your little mind. Don't even say it, because I can see it coming. I can see them little fingers typing already. Like, you have to understand, a lot of people are independent now.
Yep.
Women are independent now. We now say, I don't need a man for nothing. I cut my own grass. I can cook my own food. I don't have to hear anybody yelling. I got, you see what I'm saying? We've gotten to that where we're not soft anymore. Now it's just, I can do everything because I've been doing everything. You see what I'm saying? So what do I need a man to do besides break me off? And hell, they got dolls and toys for that nowadays.
I was about to say, no, this new age living is, like I said, us women, we're doing it all for ourselves now. We're taking care of ourselves and everything, and we're even pleasing I guess, as single women, we're pleasing ourselves now. So hey,
Those fingers do the moving, they do the math. 2-finger jam, twit, you done. You roll up and go to bed. Like it.
oh Lord, Lord. Yeah. So I guess I guess you can have sex by yourself, huh?
And you know how, and sometimes it's a little better, sometimes you don't want anybody just climbing on you. So if we become like this,
I don't know about that. Sometimes I do be wanting my itch to be scratched by it. Sometimes I do want a man to scratch my little itch. I ain't gonna lie, but
he said, so
why
why
get married?
Because who wants to shack up forever?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life either.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to shack up with somebody, and then next they want to throw you out. You want to throw them out.
I never said I wanted to die I never said I wanted to die alone.
Alone. So
never said that.
You got yours what? He said, I got mine. They have But you know, now, did you see the thing on the news with the lady that purchased her first robot? That is her boyfriend. He makes love to her. It's the first robot bought in America.
Lord.
Where the lady has a robot. He has a face. You can order the parts. He can touch her. He talks to her. He eats with her. He does everything. He does everything for her. So if we're coming into an age where AI and all this stuff is taking over, what is there going to be for men or women?
I was about to say, now I ain't gonna lie, I ain't that damn crazy. I ain't that damn desperate to go that I go out and get a damn robot.
But then you got to
I'm not that desperate. I'm not that desperate.
Think of this, Aaliyah. Think of this. So we're not desperate enough to go out and get robots. But what is the difference if we're pleasing ourselves with toys? We buy dingling.
It is a difference because I'm using a toy. I'm using a damn toy. It's a difference.
And it's a dingling. It's still a dingling.
Well, whatever. I rather use my own toy and my own finger than have a robot on top of me. That's just strange. Just I can't even think about some strange shit like that.
But you know, it is a little odd, but it's what people are doing because they don't want to deal with all the stuff that men are doing and all the foolishness. You think if you have somebody
I get it, but I ain't finna purchase no damn robot. I'm just gonna wait till the damn. I'm just gonna stay single until the right damn person come along. I ain't finna get no damn robot. I'm sorry, I'm not getting no damn robot because that is the craziest shit ever.
Men have toys. What kind of toys do men have? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
What y'all play with? We talking old freaky Jason here. Know. Please tell me what kind of toys.
I know. We know you can use your hand, but
there are so many things that you can do now. That's why it says, "Touch me softly, not strategically," because we have everything is so patterned. Everything is so. Let's do it this way. Let's do the norm. You know, before we started eating coochie and sucking dick, we were just having plain sex. We were just laying on the bed, man get on top, do his business, and Mr. goes on about his business. Now, we all acrobatic and flipping and hanging off stuff, and we doing all kinds of stuff. But if you go back to biblical, like Jason said,
oh no, not I'll send pics. Oh no,
Jason, send the picture. But you know, think about it. You think about what I just said. It's so many different things, the different dynamics of the way things supposed to be. You have men that touch their women strategically. They have sex on certain days. They don't want to be touched on certain days. Women are the same. We might want to have sex on a Monday, not on a Tuesday. You might not want to have sex in the kitchen. You know, so it's all these different things. He said fake vaginas, dick vibrators. They said, you chasing
fake vaginas. I don't know what that is.
Fake vaginas, fake vaginas. Like they have a thing that looks like a vagina. I have seen that. They have a thing that looks like a vagina. And it you can insert it. You can stick it on the wall, and you can. Ask me. Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah.
But you can stick it on the wall, just like they have dinglings that you can throw in the bathroom shower, and it stick to the thing. And you can climb on top of that sucker in the shower, make your head fly off. You've been to bump your head into the back of the damn faucet trying to control yourself. But if you have all these things, it changes once again the dynamics of relationships and things that you're trying to seek. Because you have all these freaks out here now, you know.
Yeah.
When I say freaks, I don't mean like weird people. I mean like people are really freaks when it comes to sexual activities.
Yeah.
They want to be touched a certain way, not in a pattern. Like, you know, one of my ex-boyfriends used to do that. I would know when he wanted to have sex by the way he touched my back.
Yeah.
And after a while, it became like a norm. It was like, okay, God, great. Just don't even touch my back anymore.
Look, so they just put it on in. They just go ahead and stick it on in you now. I have to have sex on all days that end in Y.
That's every
day.
Jason,
that's every day. I mean, and I'm cool. And let me say this, like I said, I'm cool with that. I mean, sometimes I can have a break. I could probably use a break. But like I said, anybody any man that treats me right, any man that, you know, is doing right by me and everything, I'm gonna make a man, this time make a man work for it and everything. But anybody that treats me right, I mean,
you're having sex every day.
I mean,
because at the end of the day, my vagina gonna get sore. Like, our little lips swell up.
They do. That is true.
Nothing that feels good when some shit is swollen. I don't care if you put all the grease in the world. It has to be able to have a breathing day. It has to be like Monday we have sex, Tuesday we don't.
I wouldn't. Yeah, a day break is good for me, but yeah,
it has to be a break in there somewhere. It can't just be beating down my vagina walls.
Yeah.
Now I can suck a dick all day. You can do that 4-5 times a day. You can bring it home in the plate if you want to. Like that ain't gonna bother. My jaws ain't gonna get tired. My throat ain't gonna get sore. But at the end of the day, my vagina, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He said that absolutely not. And some men,
some men like that. You know, they got high sex drives and can bone. They can bone and do it all day long. So
all day long, yeah. It's something that be. You gotta think: are they taking stuff to enhance the? Because once a man busts his nut and he busts the second one, the third one probably gonna kill him. The third one ain't nothing coming out no way. It ain't even skeeting. It ain't doing nothing. It's just
now we gonna stop talking about all this damn sex.
I'm over here getting warm.
No, I'm good. We gonna stop talking about all this sex.
We talk about this because Jason old freak himself came in the comments.
I'm about to say we always gotta talk about some damn sex now.
With people on Unfiltered at 5. You want to talk about sex at 5 o'clock?
Don't say they probably gonna think we were in damn porn podcast over here. We talk about sex so damn much.
It's nice to know sometimes what men really be thinking. Like
it is.
It's like, what y'all be thinking about? Like, y'all think women are hummers? I mean, do you think there's more to life than just boning all the time?
Boning all the time, yeah. But I like a man who, and every man. I'm sure every man ain't like that. I'm sure there are men out there that think that's more to life than just sex. There are men. I like to do way more than just have sex. I like to go out and I like to be adventurous and go for long walks and travel and do things together. Go to sipping paints. I like to do activities and stuff too. Because there's definitely more to life than just sex and everything. So yeah.
Even with men saying, even with you saying that you like to do these things, a man has a limit.
Yeah.
If you get the men nowadays, they got limits. Unless you meet a man, and he's like, I want to court you, I want to dine. There's those still out there. Let me not say they're gone, but that we dealing with in hot Atlanta, girl. They trying to take you to sipping paint and probably one dinner. By the third, they want you tossed up, turned out, and all kinds of stuff. They are
right.
It ain't no passing it. That's what people got to understand. There's no passing. He said, "Call it Shelley." There ain't no passing.
I'm just saying, hey. Well, I just say this. My expectations are reasonable. I want it all from a man. I want long vacations. I want dates. I want it all. Like I said, you be good to me. Hey, I'm gonna be good to you back and everything. So hey,
for y'all, what does authentic intimacy look like? What does it look like for you?
Authentic intimacy.
What does it look like? For me, it would be, I wanna anybody that I date or deal with, I have to, my attraction has to be so powerful that I can see everything before I touch you. Because to me, it's not about the look of the person; it's about how somebody moves with me.
Right.
So I'm driven by more of a look. It's not like I'm not talking an attraction. I'm talking about something sexy has to grab me. Where I am drawn to you because of the attraction. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's what authentic to me looks like when it comes to dealing with a man. If my mind and my vision in my mind is already, it'd be already on 100, honey. It'd be way ahead of probably the people in the world. But when it comes to, that has to be there for the intimate to even happen.
I was about to say that's me too. Not even kind of that's me too. Like because I'm not gonna lie. Of course I love
Jason, what feels like
what I was about to say what. Anyway, I was about to say I don't know what that is, but that's me too. But anyway, that's me too. Like I have to, it takes a lot for me to let you in and touch my body. It takes a lot. Like, and I'm a tough cookie to crack. I'm not gonna just give it up to you so easily. So I'm with you. Like It's not
And
even
I'm
just
okay. I don't need a man to lead me to the promised land.
Mhm.
Like, you know, I ain't the her. I ain't gonna sit around and
Right.
go to this tip dance around all over the place forever. No.
Right.
At some point, I'm like, okay, we ready? We finna do this?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's just going. I'm not gonna like. It's just gonna naturally happen. We both gonna know when the time is right. Time is right. And what does that mean? I'm spatiosexual, so mentally I have to be attracted.
He has to have a visual. He has to see.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like that. I am visual.
Yeah.
I have to have an attraction. It could be your eyelids that I be attracted to. You see what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
doesn't have to be a physical body. It's nothing to do with that. It's my mind that has to be intrigued by something. It could be your intelligence. It could be your mannerisms. It could be the way you touch your damn menu. For me,
Yes.
that's how I have to be attracted first in
Yeah.
my mind,
In
because
my
my
mind, yeah.
without it ain't even gonna get wet. I say this all the time. My coochie be dry. It's gonna stay dry unless it's something about you that got me going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people mind is a lot. Some people can do it all with everybody. I can't do it with everybody.
Yeah, I can't do it with. I definitely not. I was about to say, yeah. I don't see how you could just stick your thing in everything that walk but hey, people do it. I love that too, Leah. Take it slow. Yeah, I'm taking it slow all day long. Yeah, I'm not you can't let everybody have access to you and stuff like that. That'd be the problem. It'd be everybody want to have access and just want to be so quick to have sex and everything, and then you don't even know that person mind and where the person mind be at and stuff like that. That'd be everybody's problem. Just always want to hunch on some damn body.
They want to hunch, and hunching is good. Don't get me wrong. We ain't against the hunching. It goes into the hunching, but we don't want to hunch all the time.
We don't want to hunch all the damn time. Sometimes I want to just talk, and I want you to hold me and stuff like that, and I want to just
watch a movie.
Watch a movie. That's what I'm saying. It don't. We don't always have to have sex.
And I think that's what it's boiled down to now. Now it's more like, let's get the sex first. Let's make sure that's good. So what about when people used to just court people and it wasn't no sex involved? What about that? Now people, I don't have to, like I said, because of the way my mind is driven, I date somebody and never have sex with them until I'm married, because I know mentally my mind is there. You see what I'm saying? If my mind is already intrigued by you, the sex is just going to be an enhancement, because
I was about to say,
either I'm gonna teach you, show you some things, you're gonna show me some things, but ain't a lot of people gonna teach me. So because this mind works at 100. So it's an attraction initially.
Right.
People
Absolutely.
that just buck all day. It's just bucking. They don't think nothing, ain't no attraction, ain't nothing attached to it. See, I've never been somebody who just have sex with randoms because of that reason. Because I'm like, if I'm not mentally attracted to you, your mind, your intelligence, something, it ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work. Because there's nothing that you can remotely say to me to even get my panties if this up here ain't working.
Hey Trevon.
We don't have hey. But yeah.
So it's a conversation that you have. So
a conversation.
Do you think, Leah, that you could date somebody and, like, say you met a man and he goes, I don't want to have sex until we actually get married. I don't want to do it. Do you think you can go that mile, or do you think you have to have it if you're dating somebody?
No, I could do that. I could respect that. I could respect that. I could wait till if he doesn't want to, if he wants to wait till we get married, then that's perfectly fine with me. I didn't wait this long. Yeah, I'm willing to wait for the person who I love. I'm willing to wait for that person. So I definitely respect that. I courted my wife. We waited until marriage. I was in my second year of being in the Marines in 2016, which was the year we got married. And we will be celebrating 10 years this July. Congratulations. Fun fact, we only met up twice in person before we got married, due to me being stationed in San Diego at that time while she was here in Georgia back then. Wow.
That's what I'm about.
That's what I'm talking about.
The whole courting.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the bigger picture, like, of what things should probably look like, but we've stemmed so far from it, because now it's like, I want to date you, I want to bone you, I want to do this, and it's that's all you get now. That's what you there's nobody wanting to court nobody.
Mm-mm.
Like I said, by date number 2, they moving on a date.
They moving, yeah. I
that
was about
might
to say.
a little quicker. But I think it's a mind thing. Like for Trevon, you had to mentally love your wife. You see what I'm saying? In your
Mhm.
you have to trust it, love it, and everything else. So for me, that's more valuable than me saying, here's a part of me, and then it turned out to be nothing, no way.
Right. Absolutely. I'm with you on that one.
So
I don't see
those,
how I just don't see how people could go. I really don't understand how like people can go like having sex with 2-3 people at a time, and you giving all your body, and you giving your body away to people like that. I don't see how people do that. I'm sorry, I don't see how people do that.
but you'd be surprised. Like even on the site that I created, Protected Not Lonely, a lot of people on that site talk about that. They're like, I'm celibate. I'm not. I've been abstinent for a long time. There's so many celebrities that are doing it now because it's like the value. It's like if you keep giving especially for a woman, a man is inward. A woman, you're
Right.
internally entering us every time,
Right.
every person.
I was about to say, yeah.
So it's like if I go out here and I done broke up with John, Dick, and Harry, that's 3 bodies that I done entered inside of me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And you take a piece of that every time, and then there's this emotional roller coaster to be detached.
Right.
So you have to learn sometime to say, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hold myself together and just wait for my guy to come along.
It gets hard. I mean, I know it's hard sometimes. It's hard. I actually been celibate for like well over a year now, and I'm at peace and I'm healing. I had a healing journey. I've been celibate well over a year now, and I actually love it. But yeah, I'm with you, Trayvon. I fear God and diseases too much messing around. That's me. I feel God, and I like my body. My body's a temple. I like my health and everything. I'm not, I don't. My health is way more important than just one night of raw passion. Everything.
Right.
My health, my overall health. I'm not from the, AIDS and HIV. That stuff lasts for forever. So,
it's real big in Atlanta. But then you got to think about too, how many people even get tested before they even have sex?
I was about to say
records to each other and say, hey, I don't have nothing. You don't have nothing. We're saying we're doing this together. So if anybody gets something, that means somebody done stepped out. How many people do that anymore?
They don't. That's the problem. They don't.
Quint said that goes both ways. What goes both ways, Quint?
Yeah, they don't.
So that's the bigger thing. A lot of people
it's like I think sometimes men they trust a woman, even the men they trust a woman so much they take their word so much they feel like they don't have to go to the doctor to get tested and everything. Women do too. I'm not saying women don't go and get tested too, but I feel like when you ready to take that step in the relationship, I feel like a conversation needs to be had. Okay, how many sexual partners have you had? Do you mind if we go together to go get tested for good full panel screenings and stuff like that? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. Even like
now, everybody got My Chart.
Yeah,
My Chart gonna tell it all. It's gonna tell all your business. It's gonna say, hey, this when you took the test, this one was last done, this is what, because it is unfair to any woman or man that you go into something clean and you come out unclean.
Yep.
Because someone decided they wanted to go out on you, and then now you stuck with something trying to fix it.
Right.
So those are all the things that you think about as you get older. You think about, even younger people think about it now. But a lot of people are celibate. It's crazy. Yeah. A lot of people are like, I don't want to do it. I'd rather just hold my own.
I was about to say,
do what I do.
I don't even go. I'm to the point where I go on a date with you. You waste my time one little damn bit. I don't got time for you. You ain't gonna let you keep wasting my time now. So I got to go. One date and you playing foolishness. I got to go. Ain't nobody got time for that. Romance the mind first. Carry on a good conversation. A level head being cordial, like I have interactive with you guys, is half the battle, ladies. Absolutely.
Yeah. And a lot, and it's nice to hear how men really think. Hearing y'all come in here, I commend Trevon and his wife.
Absolutely.
Being married 10 years. Nowadays, you can't get past 5 years in a marriage.
Being with multiple people and having to deal with all of the emotions.
Well, a lot of people do it though, Quint. That's the
Yeah.
thing. A lot of people have multiple people and they deal with the emotions. You know, you have men that will start arguments just to go to the next girl's house or do something
Good point.
crazy. Women, and I'm not taking it, I'm not going to bash the men because women have these same behaviors. Like I
Mhm.
said, have gotten to the point where we're just like dudes. Like we feel like we're holding down the foundation, we're raising the kids, we're holding down our bills, single or non-single, we're doing it all. So what do I really need you for? And if you're coming to my table, what are you coming to my table with that I can't do for myself?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that's the bigger thing, what are you bringing to me to enhance me? And if it's
Yep.
nothing and it's just I'm bringing a big old penis, that is not the answer. Because a lot of people will say that right off the rip. They'll be like, I got a big old, and they start sending you pictures. It's like, well,
Right.
what is that going to do? That means to me, when a guy leads with that, that's what he has to offer.
I was
That's
about
all.
to say, if that's when you leave with that, then hey, what
That's it.
else? Yeah.
After that,
I think we both need to be in each other's lives, enhancing each other's lives, bringing things to the table. I want to learn from you. You learn from me, and you teach me some things. I teach you some things, that to me is okay.
so that's why it says strategically. Touch me
Mhm.
soft, not strategic. We want something that's enhancing the mind, something
Right.
that's giving me something to think about. So when I'm laying in my bed, I'm not missing the sex with you. I'm missing you. I'm like,
Mhm.
I ain't talked to such and such today. I feel some type of way. I want to hear the voice again. I want to hear whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how you want to be in this movement. It shouldn't be like,
Mhm.
oh, he calling, honey. He just wants he want to have some sex with me. He's
Right.
strategically calling because it's Tuesday, or he's
Right.
doing it on a Monday. You see what I'm saying? Nothing should be that pattern.
Mhm.
People have to learn how to miss people sometimes. I ain't lying.
Right. I was about to say.
Because a lot of times we don't miss nobody.
Right.
Sometimes you get in relationships, you talk on the phone all day to where you can't even say, when you see the person, you only want to see him. You don't talk about everything all day.
I was about to say, yeah, you do have to give people space and everything. You do, yeah. It's healthy. It's okay to go out and you don't have to. It's okay to go out and kick it with your girls sometimes, and then stuff like that. It's okay. It's actually healthy. Instead of
It is.
always thinking you got to be up under your man all the time. It's nice when when it's new and it's fresh, but then when eventually it's okay if I kick it with my friends and you do something with your guys and we come together a little later and stuff like that. That's okay too. Or you go in a one room and you do this, I go in another room, I do this for a little while, we come and okay.
Yeah, we always have to be together,
Right.
like glue. You say, because when
Right.
you get married and you go in that union, you're gonna be together like glue anyway. You're gonna be in the same
Right.
house every day. You got to think about COVID. When COVID hit.
Mhm.
COVID hit, people were divorcing because they
Mhm.
weren't used to being around their own spouses, and they wasn't used to being around them.
Right.
You're in a house where you with somebody you don't even like, and the work it was with
About to say,
the job
that's
sake.
when you realize you don't like that person. When you don't like that person.
Like that, you hear my face all day. How can I look at you? You see what I'm saying? That's a lot of households.
Yeah.
A lot of people live and don't like the people they with at all. It's like,
Mhm.
oh God, that's horrible.
Yeah.
And I think
Sad.
that was sad. It's like sad but true.
Yeah.
And then there was a whole bunch of divorces.
Mhm.
Courts was flooded with divorces, and then people was out cheating on cyber sex and doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Because
it's like
wasn't able to be by themselves, and they wasn't able to
that's
be with
saying be true. That's saying be true though. You work so hard, that you don't even know that you failing in your life personally.
right.
That's sad.
He said that's the problem. No, that is the big problem.
Yeah. That says that brother isn't disciplined. He's about pleasing himself, leading with his genital please. Stop the madness, brothers.
Yeah, no, and Alon, you say that respectfully. So
Yeah.
a lot of people lead with that first. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, get more when you do podcasts and you host stuff and you're in a status and you find people saying you this stuff on a regular. They
Right.
say it to you because they think that's what you're in seeking for or looking
Right.
for. When they don't realize is it's like a clear indication that there's nothing else you can do for me.
Mm-hmm.
Really nothing you can do. That's it. And then what? So when we do this bit of it, then what? Then what are we doing? And when you get to a certain place in life, you have to start looking and saying, I'm not really with that anymore. Like that was cute back in 100 years ago, but when you get to,
I was about to say,
it's no longer cute.
even if you did something a year ago or 2 years ago and everything. Okay, when you move on, that's what I'm saying. Like certain stuff, it gets old. You grow out of shit. We grow up, and
You grow up.
you grow up and stuff change and everything. So just because that was me, you did it 2 years ago, doesn't mean that you're the same person now. So
Right. That's just like, I was telling my friend the other day, I was like, I can't date people that I once dated.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I left you alone, there was a reason, right?
Yep.
So if I circle the block, what am I circling the block that's different? Mm-hmm. What's different? Did you change? Did you grow? And then you revisiting the block again. I never understood it, and I still don't. I know a lot of people do it, but that's not something that I get into, like the circling of the block. Like, hey, I can be friends with anybody. Like I can love people forever. But at the end of the day, circling the block to me is like saying, so you got it right now?
Right.
So you couldn't get it right when you was with me, but now you've got it right and you want to figure it out again with me. What happened?
Pretty much no second chances, pretty much.
I can't, because I think I give too many in the beginning, and I think I give enough of them during the situation. He said, "Doctor,
I want to have sex with you. Copy the link so I can go up and open my camera." This must be someone who's on your page. I have a long penis, 32 centimeters, and I will pleasure you and your friend who is talking to you. I want to see your.
So
can we take that comment down?
So Dr. Johnny, that's what I'm saying. He's leading with what he has. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to make an example out of Dr. Johnny. Dr. Johnny just displayed what he has to offer. That is what he has. That is the only thing he can give you. It's just that. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, people can be so, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be so much, but that's what you get when you're doing podcasts and you're doing stuff. People you face a lot. You get the ridiculous stuff. So you gotta have to kind of cipher out who's serious and who just is.
I was about to say, because that don't intrigue me. That don't amuse me. If anything, that's a huge turn off. A huge turn off. And yeah,
he said,
I guess they're trying to take their shot since this is unfiltered. Well. I'm sorry. Well, it didn't work at all. Dr. just showing you a real life example shaking.
Dr. Johnny, I'm going to show you all 32 inches on the screen.
All 32 inches, and then he said that he was going to pleasure you and your friend.
Both of us at the same time. But this is the kind of foolery that women really have to go through, and it's
exactly what we're talking about.
You know your intention. You know somebody's intention right off the gate. If you're gonna take somebody serious, that's not somebody I'm gonna take serious. You see what I'm saying?
About to say, just tell me, and if that's all you're about, tell me right in the beginning so I can know to get up and go on about my life, and let you go on about yours.
He said the whole world
saw me. Haha, it's a secret between us. Well, the whole world seeing you right now, with this ridiculousness on our stuff, and I'm sorry, they seeing this stuff that you're saying right now. But okay, I'm sorry, I don't swim backwards.
That's how you say your truth. That's what
I mean, hey, do you? That just saying that that's not for me. I'm sorry.
Me.
It's definitely not for me. So
we appreciate you that you feel like your 32 inches can shatter the walls of heaven and the pearly gates. I mean, yeah. So yeah, thank you for telling us about all that good loving.
I'm sorry, I don't swim backwards. My ex from 6-year marriage asked me, could see me sometimes, and I said no, that wouldn't be a good idea.
Yeah, because you think about that. I think, for me, what it is, when you're with somebody and you've given them everything you can give to someone, and then y'all go your separate ways, and then they go figure that the grass ain't greener on the other side, and then they circle back to you. It's almost like an insult. It's almost like saying, oh, so now you got it together. And now you realize that it was good over here on this side. It was quiet. It was nice. and now you want to figure out that you like me again. That's how I take it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how great somebody was. And I've never had a bad boyfriend, like a horrible one when I say, oh, besides Domino. But like horrible, where I'd be like, oh my God, he was horrible. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to date him no more. Like, I could sit and kick Bobo, sit and laugh with you and all the nine, but I don't never want to be your girlfriend. Ever. Like, I'm going to ever. Like, that's a no for me. It's like, nah, I'm good.
I mean, it makes sense. I completely understand.
Yeah, so it's like you get tired of the same things, and I have so many girlfriends that struggle with the same thing, with men being the way they are, wanting something that they don't probably even deserve, and then not having anything to offer but their genitals, and that's it.
Yeah,
you know. Oh, I can knock your walls down. Well, half the world can knock the walls down.
I was about to say, because
that's the easy part. That's the easiest thing.
I was about to say, yeah. Not all men are the same. And it is okay to go backwards as long as you know who they are. Ex theft will be a theft, and you know that.
Yeah, I would. Quinn, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even want to.
I'm not gonna say never. I'm gonna say, never say never. Oh Lord. I'm sorry. What's your? I'm like, really?
It's scrolling across the screen.
I was about to say, how'd you find our page? How'd you find our stuff?
But YouTube is wide open.
I was about to say.
Yeah, when you stream on YouTube, you're gonna get everybody on YouTube.
I was about to say, well, if you want to follow our pages and our handles and stuff, it is definitely streaming across this page. You just go. What do you think we running here?
No, that's baby. You open up the door, like I keep telling you. That's why we tell people to go to YouTube a lot, because YouTube is where you're gonna find everybody. Because you're talking about the whole world watching you, and a lot of people in different foreign countries that don't see women that look like us, they probably be like, "Oh my God," and they get their thrills out of however they get their thrills. So it's unfiltered. So we're gonna treat you unfiltered.
Yes. As BB King's song titled, "The Trill Is Gone."
What are you talking? Milan, I like you. Milan's logic makes sense.
Yes.
But when you go to, like I said, you have to. Men, women alike. I was told that we bash men all the time. Nobody is bashing men. There are great, absolutely amazing men out here. They are.
Yeah, they are.
And might be the challenge to find the ones that
speak
volumes or speak life into you, or what I'm saying, make you still feel like a man's supposed to. Open doors, close doors, open doors.
I was about to say, I'm looking for, those type of men, women who raise their sons right, to treat women with some dignity and respect. That's all I want. I want some respect. I want somebody to treat me like how you treat a woman supposed to be treated. Right.
Absolutely. You think you have daughters? You want a man,
right?
Your daughter get out of the car. He got the car. He done went inside the restaurant. She's still sitting in the car, opening her own door. Like, you got to think about that. But it's gone because women have allowed men to just stop doing it. It's like, right. Oh, it's not needed. You don't have to do it. No, you need to still push me on the curb when I'm on the outside.
To say, if we stop allowing and putting up with certain shit, then some men will probably try a little harder. I don't know. I'm not, and like I said, it's not every man, but like I said, there are definitely some great men still exist out in this world. We have some in here in these comments, as you can see. But
there's some good people. There are good men that want to court and want to date and want to grow together and get to know each other. There's nothing wrong with getting to know someone before you buck.
I was about to say, I'm just not willing to give you my panties and I don't know you, and I'm not willing to do that. I need to know you. I need to get to know this. I need to see what you're about. I'm not, we can't just,
be just
it's
doing
okay.
That.
I was about to say, like, there's more to life than just having sex. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Yes, you're welcome.
He said, yes, that's me, old school ways. No, I am. I think the last situation I came out, I was just like that after I got out of it. I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I really made a decision at that second. And I was like, I am done with this, and I don't want to do this at all. So the playing card is going to be a whole lot of different. And when you start eliminating things, you eliminate a lot of people, because a man, when he comes and you already tell him from the gate, this is not going to happen, baby, he'll eliminate himself, because he already know it ain't happening.
And then I think also too, taking what you learned from previous relationships and then not applying them when you're trying to get to know someone else. You got to learn and you got to grow from things. You have to learn, you have to grow. If something didn't work out, what did you learn from that situation and everything? What can you do going forward?
I heard a man say every woman is broken from a prior relationship. There are some women that are very broken and they carry things on, but I think, like what Leah said, you have to learn and know how to move past certain things. Same behaviors are same behaviors. Until you stop the behavior, you're just doing the same thing over again. It's like, okay, I went to him, he didn't work out, so let me go get on, meet somebody else, give him another part of me, and then this don't, you see what I'm saying? So if you keep doing that to yourself, it's like you a door at that point. You just open the door.
I was about to say, yes, we will open your door and give you compliments when needed.
I mean, that's what it's going to take. I mean, to date me now, I might be like a drill sergeant. People probably like, I can't date Shelly. Shelly's hard, because I am. It's growth, time not wanting to waste with nobody.
Right.
Level. It's like, I don't want to waste my energy on doing nothing.
I just feel like I found you. I was on YouTube. I'm Johnny. Well, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you.
Finding us, like, we appreciate
it. But yeah, it's just, I'm not willing to waste any more of my time. It's like the older I get and everything, I'm not willing to waste any more of my valuable years on anybody who just, wanting to come in my life and who doesn't want the same things. And, if you don't want to get married, if you don't want to have kids, if all you want is to just be a player and just, sleep with this woman, that's not me. So, when you know what you want and everything, and, you move different, you move differently. So, yeah.
As you shouldn't. Absolutely. I mean, we can't, like I said, when you're grown and you get to a level where you're just tired of the same thing, the dynamics of how your life moves at that point. And if each is going to jump aboard that really cares about you, that really wants to deal with you like that, they're either going to jump on or they're going to sail off.
Right.
Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, they're going to either do one of the two things. So no one's wasting time. We out here trying to be free.
I was about to say, you said learn from your prior mistakes and be careful. Absolutely, you do. You have to learn from every situation and take every situation, and you have to apply it and everything. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm single now. I haven't met my person. I went on 2, maybe 3 dates last year, and you see, I'm still single because I was about to say, I'm still single for a reason. Yes, indeed. Like that creep that represented himself disrespecting you, ladies. He got rejected. What's good for the goose is good for gander.
That's a Jamaican saying. What's good for the gander. But Johnny was just throwing a shot. That's Johnny. Johnny came off his sexual page and came on his real page. So we're gonna say, Johnny, you rocking from YouTube. I know how YouTube audience is. They're wide open, baby. When you start streaming from YouTube, baby, you're gonna get everybody on YouTube.
I was about to say
YouTube is a little different. But we do appreciate the love. We're gonna always take.
I was about to say, I don't know about that. I don't know about that offer you made, but
and we might not break down it there with you, but we definitely like the fact that you jumped on and watched this podcast, and you share the link. That's all we can tell you. Share it unfiltered. We say unfiltered, we mean unfiltered. If that is your shot, shoot it. How far it's going to get you with us? Probably nowhere. But at the end of the day, that's not going to work. But it is what it is. Unfiltered.
We definitely appreciate all our viewers who support us and everything. So, like I said, thank you for supporting us and thank you for watching us. And hope to, hopefully you tune into a lot more of our episodes and keep supporting us and everything. So
yeah, we're at our hour. We're Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. We come on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays at 5:00. Y'all make sure y'all put your little bell on so when we stream up,
Yeah.
that you see us. You know, Leah comes on, she jumps on during the day sometime and give a little 1 2 1 2. I jump up when I'm in my car. I'm always doing 1 2 1 2s. You know, make sure you follow both of our platforms. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, because YouTube is the bigger.
I was about to say, yes, we need y'all. Yeah, we're gonna start putting a whole lot more stuff on YouTube and everything uploading. I know I need to get busy and everything. I'm so sorry. I didn't come and talk to the people this week. I've been a little ghost. I've been a little sick, y'all. I've been a little under the weather. But I'm starting to come back in, y'all. But thank you so much for tuning into Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. We love y'all. Again, follow us on all our social media platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Follow us on all social media platforms. Is streaming across this page. We love you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching us. And we will see you this Wednesday, y'all. Bye.
Girls, let's talk about it. Did you hear them talking about it? Oh my God, do you know this? What? Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole on a roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is bold. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and poise. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Oh yeah, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Everywhere, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Oh yeah, grown talk vibes, the moment is here.
Thank you for tuning in.